normally, without a pandemic, is an open group to let the neighbors and homeless come in and eat food and get warmed up and all that other stuff. However, you can't maintain that in the current pandemic. So what they asked me to do was to create a sign-up program so they can get volunteers to come in Monday through Friday to help pack up lunches. And so what happens now is the neighbors come over, they give them a little menu, they fill out that menu, they come in, give it to the volunteers who fill that order, they give it back, so there's no, the volunteers have no interaction with the public, really. We all stay 6 feet apart, we're wearing proper PPE or personal protection equipment. And the biggest thing I did for them is to come up with a system to help people sign up, and that will send out emails, so I use Sign Up Genius. And since then I've helped them understand that program, which is free online, for the needs that they need. And so I think they have volunteers signed up all the way through the middle of May at the moment, which they probably would not have had it as easily as that beforehand. I think it's a combination between the scouting program that I've been into since being a Tiger Cub, all the way to my FEMA Corps and AmeriCorps experiences. I've been to disasters, I've seen what they can do, the positives and the really gory stuff, and I know how a community more or less needs to come together to serve, and I know that I can help out, and others may have been compelled to have volunteered, but they can't because of other health reasons, and others can't, and that's totally okay, but I know that I can help, and so I've decided to help as much as I can. Everybody had different experiences from NCCC, you've got City, you've got Vista, Vet Corps, RSVP, and they all have different experiences that come through it. Even if they were positive or negative, you live here in Maine and you want to help out the community and neighbors. And I mean, if they really remember that pledge that said to take that commitment that year and beyond, well, this year and beyond, and as a AmeriCorps member, you get things done. Like in 2015, my team was in DC, and we helped the NOVAD, or National Volunteers Organizations Active in Disasters, come up with different ways to help out other people. So we got to understand how they're basically the sandbox that helps other organizations play nice in a disaster format. And then because of that, we got to go down to New Orleans for their conference in 2015 and get to see how all these different organizations have all these cool benefits to bring in, whether it's mass care or helping feed the homeless or putting other things together. And everybody has a special need and task or skill set. And just because you might not think it's going to help in the bigger scheme of things, it totally can.